Turn the micrometer down halfway to the 1-inch line. It's a 2-inch stroke machine, so that will reduce our output approximately half, and we'll test for accuracy. .60. So that's 56.60. 63. 6. 0.6. So you can see how that works. Now I'm going to move it piston forward so I can move this forward a bit more. Take it down to some very small fills now. Air back on. About 25. Splashed there. Ignore that. I'm going to turn down the speed so it doesn't come out as fast now, because when you're doing smaller fills, splash a bit more. So you can turn this down, see how slow we can actually get the product coming out. Very, very slowly. Right down to a little dribble, but still with accuracy. So if you're feeling anything tricky and the input, you can speed up by turning the other micrometer at the back here. There's 2 small micrometers here that you can't really see in the video. So if you want it to go back faster, just open it up a bit. It's a very slow output. Faster input, very, very adjustable. Turn that up a bit. $24.29. $3. So now let's take it down to some very small numbers. More in sort of the lip balm numbers. slow that down so it doesn't shoot all over the place. So this is smaller than a lip balm, and it's still filling to 1/100th of a gram accuracy, within 1 or 2/100ths of a gram. And that can just be a little bit of splashing or a little bit stuck on the nozzle or anything. It could be that 1/100th of a gram, so it's very accurate. Now this will just, you hook that up to your compressor when you get it, and your foot pedals there. This will have an adapter on the other end that you need to plug in. We will remove a little bit of the machine, just this head, which simply comes off with 4 screws. This is a 50 watt 110 volt simple heater strip that you can put in here to heat this metal aluminum body, which holds the drive piston in it. And when it comes to you, for safety, we'll have this part off, which just comes off with I think that's a 532 Allen key. That just makes everything safer. This part will probably leave on. This is just very delicate. And to take off the piston head, we loosen this piece here, which holds the shaft of the piston onto the drive. You'll see here that there's 3 O-rings, one a small one and another large one. If those aren't in when you put it back together, it's not going to go well. I'm sending you some extra O-rings, as well as some extra hoses, clamp, and that heater. So I just want to show you how to put this head back on, and this is what you can also do for cleaning if you want to do a really thorough cleaning. It's just these 4 Allen keys here in the front of the head, and I've loosened off that piston, so the whole piston, including the shaft, all the parts that need cleaning are going to come off with these 4 screws, hex bolts, and loosening this one, which is attached to the piston. So your whole head is here, and whatever water was in there is falling all over the floor. And there goes the screws, but there's the 4-ounce piston. You can see it's a beautiful, clean piston. You can take off these and take off this check valve to clean, as well as this one. You can open up the check valves as well, and they'll expose some O-rings. There's a little O-ring in here that I've sent you extra ones of that you can replace if they swell with your oils or anything. So when you get it, this is the part that clamps on with this bolt here. You'll push this in, get it into the, I'll take this off so you can see. You push this in and get it onto there. and then this will tighten down and hold that shaft. So you'll need a set of hex keys. So now we'll actually do it. So this will be on when you get it, but not this part. So you'll just put this in. I think I misaligned this a little bit. So there we go. And then tighten that. And then put your 4 bolts back in. You don't need to crank everything tight with these machines. They're made in Canada. They're not made in a market that's not going to be as high quality. So there's 4 bolts there. The other 2 I dropped on the floor. Just put them in and it's ready to go. This will sit on top of there, on top of the 3 O-rings, and you'll tighten that back on. And that's it. You'll have everything you need to start filling.